It's been a while, guys. I know a lot's been happening, but I give God the glory. It's been all good. I'm all good. I'm going for a major treatment. Just to make sure my health is popping. So I'm going for major treatment. In a few days. So I'll try to do content even in that vulnerable state. I've actually been demotivated. Is that a word? Or as well as busy, right? Doing the work that pays me. So you know how you'll be functional, doing what you know how to do. But this one is always talking on my mind. Content creation is something that is always talking on my mind to do. I won't even lie. And many times I just put it off because there are other things and I'm just thinking I need to get equipment, I need to do this. I'm just in that place where I'm like, I've been doing YouTube now on different accounts for 8 years, and I need to step up to do this to pay me. Yes, I also know that sometimes it's not about the setup and all that, but when you're doing something like error and trial for this long, it takes a toll on you somewhat. It makes you begin to feel like focus on things that are paying you, and that's what I've been going through really. But I wanted to say, okay, after my treatment, I'll be back, but there's no need waiting that long. Procedures can take quite a while to heal. I'm all geared up to going through the healing process, giving myself rest. But I'll still be doing content. At least my mouth can move. I'm not doing the procedure on my mouth or my brain. They can function. Glory to God. And I'll try to bring content from now going forward. First of all, guys, I'm always torn between doing my everyday content and all that, but I want to leave a thought with you. I found out that a lot of people are where I used to be, where I used to wonder how are people getting by making more money from what they do, especially when you feel like people are doing the kind of things that you do and you even do it way better than them. But you see them winning, you see them making a lot of money from that stuff, charging higher, and you're wondering, what is the secret? If you're someone like that, I want you to know that number one, you are different. You are totally different. That means everything that comes from you, the way you sell, the way you market your product, the touch you bring to your product or your service is one of a kind. Nobody can replicate it, even if you guys are doing the exact same business. If you understand that, you will not compare yourself with anyone. You only draw motivation and look at what they're doing right and see how to adapt it. Right? Number two, nothing means anything in life. Let me say it again. Nothing means anything really in life. And I say that to say, just the same way we say, whatever you call your child is what other people will call them. Whatever you call your dog is what everybody will start calling the dog, right? Whatever you price your product or your service, the right people who don't mind, who want that level of excellence, who want to what you carry, who love your personality, who love the way your customer service is set up, who just have encountered your product and want it, will pay. Read my lips. They will pay. You only need to figure out where they are so that you can reach them with the right message, telling them about the product or the service. And then you need to also serve it to them in a wow way. So it's not just about rendering the service, it's about rendering the service in a way they're like, I'm so happy I made the right choice to buy from this particular vendor or consultant or manufacturer, So add a little bit of wow to whatever you're selling. So let me give you an example. So I recently, I'm an academic editor. I'm a non-fiction editor. And that doesn't mean I don't do fiction, right? That's me personally. But of course, we do all of the spectrum. Then a particular product in academic editing. that we did, the client was in one of our home countries where we operate. So it was easy to, and also his work needed him to make a presentation, and that presentation needed him to print out the work to then present. So, as usual, most of our other clients don't require that service of printing out. They have to send it to their portal and submit and all that. So, but this particular client needed us to needed to print his work. Not that he needed us; he just needed us to do the work, and then he gets it by email and prints and presents. But we went ahead to just not serve him. We did his slides. We printed the work in different copies or three copies binded. I mean, not final binding, and then packaged and delivered to him. So all he needed to do was pick it up, go ahead, wow the audience, and that was exactly what happened. He did a fantastic presentation. Oh, by the way, we already sent the PDF of the work, both of them, the slide and the main work, to him. So he had already had a brief, understood what the corrections we made and all the anywhere we made adjustments. He had already gotten used to it. I mean, it's his work, right? So we didn't just say, oh, we're just his editors, why should we do that? We went the whole 9 yards. Now, if you know anything about Logos Audibles, our work is premium. Our prices are competitive as well. Our clients really don't complain because they get the value. And yes, we don't have clients who complain in that sense because of price. And that's exactly what I mean. So also, it could be a product. If you look at your clients and they kind of will find it more convenient for the product to be served them right where they are, or even your service to be served them right where they are, why not provide that service? You don't need to charge an extra for it. No, you don't. You only need to make sure that the cost of delivering that extra wow is inclusive in the cost you originally charged. Yes. Yes. And you should also learn to do something for your client, like, close your eye and go the extra mile. It will always pay you back. Now, this is something that we do in my organization that I think that you should also adopt it, as if you're not already doing it. You will see how it will turn around your bottom line, and I'm not even joking, right? Your clients will know that you don't play with them, and they will reciprocate. Trust me. All right. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, right. Bye.